Okay, y'all, so we are starting from scratch. This is a brand new account, as you can see. We don't have much of anything going on. We have to rescue Ruby. So let's go ahead and get her free. Now, Ruby is the first dragon that you're going to get on a new account. Clearly, you get no other options. And she is what we call a PvE dragon, meaning she is not going to be that great at hitting other players in combat, but she'll get the job done. There we go. Later you will unlock PvP dragons, and they are fantastic at hitting other players in battle. So let's fix our town hall. We're going to whip through this. There we go. Hit the free button. I'm lagging. Lag. There we go. Okay. One of the biggest mistakes you can make in this game as a new player is being how to put it nicely, being town hall happy. You don't want to build your town hall up higher than what you can handle, because when your town hall level increases, it puts you in different brackets or buckets for the quests, which require more points. If you don't have the brew to support it, you're going to be struggling to get those quests finished and completed. You're going to struggle a lot with rewards. You'll never be on leaderboards and such like that because you don't have resources or the troop power to support a big town hall. There's a reason why you need to grow at a slower rate and take your time. Alright, let's see. So we got Ruby, we got our town hall. Now these are invaders to your city. What these do is when you kill them, you will unlock this land. So let's add our Ruby. There we go. There's only one of her. She's taking her time. There she is. Oh, and we won. So, if you look back in the back, we've got more goblin invaders and there's skeleton invaders. There will be also treant invaders, which are swamp. And when you defeat them, you'll have to do a corpse clear, which this one is skipping it. So we're going to build the training pit. And what the corpse clear does is it could take you X amount of hours or days. I know right now on my main account, it's taken me almost 11 days to do a corpse clear on new invaders that I've killed. Alright, let's speed this up, hopefully. I'm lagging still. Lots of lag in the past 24 hours in game because we do have a meta event going on. There it goes. Okay, so we've got a new building. So that's essentially what happens when you kill goblin invaders or skeleton invaders or the treant invaders in your city. It's going to open up a new plot of land for you to build treasuries on, or moratoriums, or hospitals, or studies, you know, or dragon temples. I almost said altars, they changed them to temples. So that's what those are for. That's to expand your city, give you more buildings. And that's important to do because the more buildings you have, the more boost you have. So like the barracks, they give you a training speed boost. The more of them. The more dragon temples you got, the more XP your dragons will be able to harvest from the realm. So it's a good thing killing these invaders and clearing and building. So we're going to train some troops. We don't have very many. And militia are a tier 1 troop. There are 4 tiers of troops currently. Tier 2 is guards. Tier 3 include pugs, pugs, huntresses, and knights. And tier 4 is exactly like tier 3 except for they're royal. They're a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher. Those are the ones that you get unlocked at Town Hall 24. So, I hit a bump because I'm in the car. Gems that we're spending there are the realm currency, the game currency, really. They are hard to come by. You can gain more gems in game from killing big monsters called titans. You can get them from completing certain quests. You can buy them, of course, in the store. You get them in chests from like Titan chests and Bob's monster chests. You also can get gems from raid chests. So there's various means and ways to get them. You just have to be active. If you aren't playing the game, if your account is just sitting there and you log on only once a week, you're going to be hurting for gems. You need to get on and need to do those quests. You need to kill stuff. You need to be participating in raids with your clan. And then you won't be struggling for gems. So we don't have enough troops. So let's go to the university. Let's fix that. So this is where all your research is going to be located at when you do the university. This is the home for your research. It's a college of sorts for KOH. Okay, so let's take a peek. Let's see if it'll let us do it. Collect. There we go. So let's go into here. Right now, the only things we got available is Army Strength and City Growth. Now, as your town hall gets bigger, you're going to have more categories to research. There's going to be more branches in the research trees. You're going to be able to research raid tactics. You'll have a research tree for each of the biomes: swampland, grassland, badlands. There's a realm mastery branch once you get a mastery, which you can acquire at Town Hall 24. There's Dragon Discipline. That's a new branch for us. They just released that not too many months ago. So you'll be able to research all kinds of things. And research starts out fairly cheap, as we'll see. March capacity. Let's research that. And right now, it's fairly cheap to do. And fairly short and quick. Now, as you grow bigger and stronger and get more research and stuff done, your research is going to increase in time. It's going to increase in cost. There is research that costs ore. There's research that costs food. And always there's research that costs gold. So one of the things you need to look for when you're researching is making sure that you have the necessary resources to be able to do the research, which you can get resources out from the realm. And if it's, you're in a good clan, your peeps, your clan mates can send you and gift you resources, which is always helpful. Let's do that. We create a march. We're clearing another plot of land so that we can build stuff. Any minute now. There's the corpse clear I was telling you about before. It always costs gold. and it always takes a little bit of time. I don't ever rush my corpse clears. I don't speed through that because that's, to me, wasting valuable speed up in gems that I could be using on troop healing or research or dragon evolution or something like that. So I always save my speed ups and gems for that. Okay, it's wanting us to build a farm. Now, you do not need a ton of these farms, let me tell you. If you have 3 or more farms, like on a big account, you need to destroy those farms because they are taking up plots of land that you could be using for other things like barracks or treasuries or embassies. It's not needed. You are going to have food running out your ears from the realm from killing monsters. I have 2 farms on my main account, my big account, and I have tons of food. I have so much food I can't give it away. I've been sending it out to clanmates that need it, and it's ridiculous. I typically sit on around 25 million food every single day, and that's just me killing mobs in the realm. Nothing special, nothing extra. Me not going crazy like gathering food tiles or anything like that. That's just for me doing my dragon quest. So don't go crazy building the farms. And the quarries also fall in that category. You will get a ton of ore from the realm. You don't need, 3 or more quarries. 2 is just fine. So we're going to upgrade our town hall again to level 2. This is letting us do it for free. Let's do it for free. And I'm still lagging. Now, when we was researching a while ago the Dragon March cap, doing March capacity, that is called DMC in game, and that is very important. You want to get a high March cap because what that does is it allows you to send a lot of troops in a single march. You want that. Those troops give your march power. That means you got more swords going to fight. You got more knights going to defend. You got more huntresses to kill a mob. So having a high march capacity is a good thing. You want to keep unlocking those dragon march caps so you can get those higher march caps. Alright, and it wants us to create a name. Y'all, I'm just going to be blunt with you. There are some people on here that have the most craziest, weirdest names you have ever seen. Like, soiled underpants, stinky sock, smelly cat. I mean, y'all, I know it's a kid's game. Like, it's based, like, you have to be, like, 13 or above. We got some kids that do play on here, and I get kids do, silly names or whatever, but let's name each other something responsible that you wouldn't be mind called in game, because there is, the clan chat, and we have to call you something, and I really don't want to be calling out, hey, Poop, could you please send me some ore? I don't like doing that. So make your name something nice that we can call you in clan chat when we're talking to you. Okay, let's just make a nice name. Something not body function related, okay? I can't spell today. And when you make your name, you are allowed to use numbers. You are allowed to use underscores. So let's say there we go. She has a name. There we are. We're going to collect that. Now it wants us to build our Dragon Spire. So this is our core buildings, what we're building right now. The game requires you to have a Dragon Spire, a town hall, a library, a hospital, a oratorium, a clan tavern, and I think I'm missing one. Oh, and a university and your training pit. So the tutorial is over right now. Olga is saying we're good, we're on our own. So let's collect that. But I know it's a lie. We are not good. We are not got all the information we need to be successful at this. So what you're going to do is you're going to upgrade all of your buildings to the same level as your town hall before you go up to a new town hall. That's part of supporting a town hall. You need to have your Dragon Spire the same level, your university the same level, your wall the same level, your clan tavern whenever we get it done, and your oratorium the same level as your town hall. Now over here, if you look in the corner, you see the little planet Earth. Okay, so what that means is when you click that, it's telling me I need to be a Town Hall 3 before I can do it. But that's where you're going to do to go out into the realm. And that's where all the other people are. Right now, our little castle is just the city. We aren't expanding out. We're not talking to other people. We don't have a clan. You can talk in realm chat. This is what realm chat right now is. I have no idea what realm I'm in. We'll discuss that more in another one as to what realms are. So as you can see, there's plenty of invaders to kill. So let's work on getting that town hall. Our levels up. There we go. We're going to go ahead and rush that since it's free and it doesn't cost me anything. Perfect. Oh, let's go ahead and do our training pit. Oh, it's saying we're missing a barracks. So how we get barracks is we're going to have to kill an invader. Now normally at the tutorial point that we're at right now, I don't finish this. Usually I just log into my account and I'm going on my merry way. But since I'm doing this for new players, I'm going to walk y'all through some. So let's go ahead and get that started on Town Hall 3. And then okay, when Olga's talking about timers, this is what she's talking about. We got dragon ranking, we got buildings, research, training, and city adventures. So we'll go ahead and start one on the city adventures on the adventure board. And these do give you gems and resources, so they're always good to finish. And they do reset, I think, like every 5 hours and 30 minutes or something. So you could do quite a few of these a day if you're on game a lot. And training troops. Let's go ahead and start one of them. And to train troops, the resource needed is food. There we go. Collect those. And we'll do a research. Okay, so now it's showing our different research branches, and we will go into more of that later. Let's do another march capacity, because that's always a plus. There we go. Wow, that bird was just hella loud. That's crazy. Alright. Now this one is not giving me for free because it's longer than our free speed up. So we're just going to let it sit and cook. And while it's doing, we are going to work on building the stuff that it's needing us to build before we can go up to Town Hall 3.